they say you got to read it like 4 times back to back. But you should read it more than 4 times. But when you start reading it, you should read it 4 times back to back
to really be able to absorb it.
Yeah, so you can start doing what it actually asks you to do in there. Like you start registering it. Like, bitch, I ain't started doing that yet. Okay, because you don't really want to be a millionaire, do you? Yeah, I do. Well, bitch, do it. Okay, fuck. That's why I read it 4 times, because I had to finally get it. Bitch, make up your mind.
Oh my God. Oh shit. You know what I need? Do you have any cold bottles of water?
Brandon, can you look at it? I don't think so, but I got bottles of water though.
I'm gonna have to take whatever she got. Yeah, no, I love room temperature, but in the summer I like it cold.
Okay, so Brandon, keep walking to the back, because I know there ain't none in the refrigerator. And then to that, look down.
And I'm hot.
Yeah. Put one in the freezer for Dana.
Thank you.
She can get it when she's done.
I am, because I'm thirsty. And I'm hot.
Thirsty. Oh, bring me a room temperature one, please, though.
You know what? I'm going to take my room temperature because I'm a little parched.
But you can put one in the freezer.
I'm a little parched. I talk all day.
You know we rolling right now.
Oh.
Now, you know you can drink alcohol, too, Dana. You don't have to not drink, because I don't drink.
Oh, I got my alcohol in my backpack.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
I was like, bitch, I ain't seen you
but
pour
I
nothing
like it.
up.
But I like it because when I leave here, I drink, and I don't want to be drunk when I get where I'm going or tipsy. I like to kind of warm up when I'm there.
Drunk. Why? Where are you going when you leave?
I'm gonna watch the Golden State Warriors their last game tonight. So either I'm gonna go.
Is it a game 7?
This is game 7. Yeah. It's a game 7. So I'm watching tonight either a Buffalo or the V, like a Smoky Bar.
What's the V?
Or it's
the
the W right here.
The what? The old people place?
I love it because it's all old people.
It's on 35?
Not that one, because that one's dangerous. You might get shot. This one right here off the 60. It's like right up the street from your house off the 67.
Really? I've seen it. No, yeah. I don't know.
You have. It's right behind Papados.
Okay.
Yeah. So I pick up my food from Papados and I go in there and eat at the counter. Get my cheap strong drink, because old white ladies that shake when they pour.
Oh, it's white people there?
Girl, yeah, but it's more black. No, the bartender is white, and then everyone else is like veterans, and they're all old. Okay. So it's like perfect for me because ain't nobody gonna bother me. I eat my food, I sit by the TV, watch the game, have a drink, and I can smoke inside.
Oh yeah, you know veterans. They just say, "Fuck it, we gonna do what we want." We don't fall for this country. And you ain't gonna tell me I can't smoke inside this place.
And they also smoke cigarettes in there, and you could vape in there, and they have the jukebox, whatever that jukebox thing is called. So people play music, and it's all like 40 and over. 40 at the very youngest, probably. But everyone is usually in their 50s and 60s, so they play like Jodeci, like my kind of music. So I went in and I had me a good time. Okay. Y'all ready?
3, 2, 1.
All right then. Welcome back to another episode of Sex
and Politics.
I'm your girl Veda Loca.
And I'm Dana J. What it do?
How was your weekend, Dana? Well,
This is well, we're not gonna say the day, but the
weekend just happened. Mother's Day just happened.
Mother's Day happened on Sunday. Saturday night we partied just a little bit. We did. A friend of mine graduated with her master's degree in education, so we turned up. Too. Yeah. And, oh my God! And a friend of mine bought her house in DeSoto. She moved in there 3 months ago. Beautiful house in this little area in Texas. Had a great time. Mother's Day was good until my power went out at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I saw that on Instagram.
And I had to have my kids sleep in my car.
But that probably was kind of fun. I saw you the picture. Okay. It looked like they were having fun.
They did have fun.
Don't even... moms get on my nerves and be like, man, we had to sleep in the car. This is awful. But the kids is in the car like, yes, this is great. But I love this car camp.
I did. We were car camping, but let me tell you why. Because I'm the ultimate doomsday prepper. So I had the air conditioner. I had a full tank. I keep a full tank of gas. So I had that. I have my external power. Okay. All of us have hotspots. The kids had their tablets.
So it wasn't kind of fun?
I mean, it was fun for them because I got like 4 comforters and made them a pallet and they had their pillow.
You got an SUV.
Yeah.
Why you didn't get back there with them?
Because I need privacy at least a little bit.
So you and the producer was in the front seats?
The producer was at work.
Oh.
So I was in there by myself, and then my neighbor kept coming from across the street asking, "Are you okay?" Rolling up on me.
She probably wanted you to come over.
It wasn't she, it was a he.
Did he have power?
Yeah, he had power. But I mean,
white guy, black guy,
but he's kind of annoying and like.
Is he married?
Yeah, he's married.
Okay, so why did he ask? Do you want to come over to our house?
See, it wasn't even. No, he didn't ask me that. I just don't like when you roll up on me. Like if you're, like, say you're outside at your door and somebody just come and whisper in your ear.
Well, what they supposed to do?
They're supposed to make their presence known by dragging their feet. Don't just have me open my car door and you standing there. I was so startled. And then another time I went in my house to check and see if the power was back on. I opened my door and he was at my door. So I felt like, okay, you're doing too much.
He wasn't really just checking on you because any, women and kids in the car, like,
I mean, he's a sweet older dude. Don't get me wrong. But I'm from LA. You run up and get done it.
Okay.
So how was your weekend? I'm sorry.
It was nothing like that. The only time we was in the cars when we were driving. And we had a quiet Mother's Day. And I think, like, Mother's Day, for me, is mainly like, could you leave me the fuck alone? Like, that's it. Like, I don't want to do shit. Again. Like, Mother's Day is like, should be couch time. Like, nod off, then wake up, then nod off, then wake up.
Hallelujah.
Eat something really good, and then go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, Instagram all,
that's how my Mother's Day started. I didn't get out the bed. I watched OWN show all day. Mm-hmm. And I told the kids, y'all gonna have to figure out dinner on your own. Until the power went out. But anyway, I don't want to.
So then y'all just rode and got something to eat, right? So
we rode and got something to eat, but I still tried to cook. Why? Because I have a propane stove that's.
Bitch, I wish this bitch would shut the fuck up. Did this bitch say she tried to car cook in a propane stove when you what the fuck was Popeyes not the fuck open?
I mean, I just was tired. I didn't feel like driving anywhere. My son is a vegetarian and he don't like no food nowhere else, so I had to cook for him.
Girl, no, you didn't.
You know what?
No, you didn't. They got corn at KFC.
And then after the fact,
they
I was like, corn. Why I just didn't drive over here?
You ain't never seen no motherfucking corn at KFC? This nigga would have ate like 5 cops.
And he loves corn too, by the way.
Okay, look at you,
I didn't think about that.
You are just so extra.
I am very over the top.
Extra.
Yes, very much so. You know what you're right.
Oh my God.
You are very, I'll take it.
I don't give a fuck if Dylan in the back to me, I'm hungry. Well, it ain't like you was hungry 2 days in a row. If you hungry one day, you good, but 2 days, it's my fault.
Okay, I see
one day, you should got enough stuff in here to last you, my brother.
And it's crazy. Because once I was like, you guys have snacks? Do you have everything you need?
Oh my God.
Do you have water? And we were literally in the driveway of my house.
I know there's moms watching you like, oh my God, that's me. Oh my God, that's me. And then there are moms watching us like I'm Veda. I'm Veda. Like, oh, it ain't 2 days. Yeah. Oh, then you ain't hungry.
Oh my God. I'm so extra. You right, but you know what?
We made it though.
We made it.
It's okay. It's okay being extra.
Yes.
Oh my God, speaking of extra.
Yes.
Instagram took those extra filters off for the state of Texas. So we have an attorney general who loves to sue motherfuckers.
Ken motherfucking Paxton.
Yeah, Ken Paxton wakes up just suing niggas, right?
The state of Texas, I mean, the people are suing him too because he wasted our money suing. Never mind, Joe Biden.
Sue.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Yeah, so Attorney General Kim Paxton. And by the way, election is coming up on May the 24th. And he's going up for re-election,
yes,
right?
Yes, he is. Absolutely.
So he sued Meta, also known as Facebook. Mm-hmm. And it's something about facial recognition that he's saying that are those filters. So let me tell you how I found out, okay? Because when I work out in the morning and I go for a walk. I walk like, in the morning like 2 miles. No, I don't be sweaty because it's just a walk. I'm not running. But I don't have makeup on. I haven't brushed my teeth yet. So I don't wake up and brush my teeth. Do you wake up and brush your teeth?
Absolutely. I'll pee at night and brush my teeth.
Really?
I'm a weirdo. I don't like stink breath.
Like,
I don't even kiss the producer without brushing his teeth.
Who's around me? Like, no one.
I just like a fresh mouth because I never know what can happen.
Okay, well, so I'm out walking the dogs, and usually I do like a little, inspirational, motivational, like, yo, get up, work out.
And I love
Today's a great day. Have a good day. Da-da-da-da-da. But I like a little filter in the morning because, like I said, bitch ain't got her eyebrows on yet. So no eyebrows, no lashes, just straight,
just all natural.
Out the bed, out the door. Mm-hmm. And so I was looking at my filter. I was like, okay, where's my filter? Where's my Fox size filter? Okay, that one's not gone. Okay, where's my other filter? That's not the filter. I was like, where are my filters? So I was was forced to do natural. I didn't like it. The video was only 3 seconds. I was like, hey! I was like, fuck that shit. I saw that shit. I was like, hey! Have a great day, bitches.
You done scared yourself.
I was like, hey, hurry up, put that in my pocket. I was like, oh, hell no. So that happened, right? And then I forgot all about it until I get to work, and my coworker, Jazzy Black, she ain't got no filters either. And I'm like, what the hell? So we get on Instagram, like, doing a little investigative work.
Them they Instagram investigation.
Investigative work, and come to find out, I found where attorney Ken Paxton.
I saw that on your page
filed
earlier.
a lawsuit against Meta, changing, citing the company's alleged misuse of their facial recognition technology.
Because they want to be able to. So I'm gonna piggyback off that real quick. My cousin works at this company where they repossess, like they do all these investigations, right? She said a lot of times they go on Facebook and Instagram and find people.
Of course.
And so that is why he wants that taken away, because when they're looking for your ass to arrest you for criminal misconduct or for whatever it is they're looking for, they want to be able to use those programs that they put on Facebook and Instagram to be able to find you. And those filters,
I don't get it, because my filter just gives me cute eyes. I mean,
but it changes, but the computer won't recognize you because it just does something to your face.
Oh, okay. So it's not manipulating my face. I mean, so it's not giving me a whole. Okay, hold on.
So you have points in your face, right? So my cousin told me at this company, you have points on your face, right? And the computer will use like where your eyes end, the distance between your nose and your eyes, and when you use the filter, it blurs that.
Oh.
So they can't find you when the man looking for you.
Oh, okay. Well, let's be honest. Half the people that they find aren't the real motherfuckers anyway. You know, the police report said 5'6" white guy, and you arrested 10'8" black dude. Okay, that
not 10'8".
Yes, 10'8". Because they don't know what the yes. I'm like, nigga, you could. It said 5'6". I'm 10'8". And I'm black. That said white. Like, what's wrong? That's what happens to us. Like, come on, let's like be for real.
Me, I almost got arrested this week, but we don't say that.
Oh my God. So, okay, I understand. I did hear that though. A lot of more states are going to be following suit with this. Texas, right now, it's Texas and Illinois.
But I'm not surprised, and I guess in a way,
I don't like.
I don't know, because this goes to privacy, right? Do I have the ability to do what I want with my face, because this is my personal body and I want to use a filter to be cool on Facebook or Instagram? Don't I have that right? Why does the state, and that's a private company. It's not like I am on some federal website.
Right.
So how can
if I'm not a criminal and I'm just a little ugly and I need a filter, like why should my life have to change? Like be
it's a private
damned?
Company.
Yeah.
Why do you sue them to get your way as the state government? But again, it goes to, let's talk about abortion, right? Yeah. About equal protection under the law, about privacy, about my body is my domain.
Not when it comes to an old white man.
Clearly not, because they want to control all that. And I even saw this weekend, I don't even know what state people were protesting. Maybe it was in front of the Supreme Court, and they had these cops out there, and the cops were yelling at the people because they just got sick of them. And they were like, that's not your body no more. Yeah, we have. I wish I would have. I'll find the clip for us to add.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like that's not your body no more. We run that, and it was a white man, so I felt like he was making that insinuation. You know, that you don't have agency over your body as a woman, right? Because it's just like Louisiana now put a law on the books last week. As soon as this stuff came out about Roe versus Wade, Louisiana everybody ran to the state house. And they put a law on the book stating that if a woman has an abortion, even out of state, that she can be charged with homicide. And I think that is insane.
Or how would they know if she went out of state?
So, like out here, you know, your neighbor snitch on you. Somebody will snitch on you. Right? And so I think that's
I wish
crazy.
You would charge me with homicide.
But I say, well, what they gonna do with the man? What if her husband said yes? Are they both gonna get locked up? Like, it's so one-sided to me with everything they're doing to have domain over women.
You know who I blame?
Who you blame?
The Democrats.
Why?
Because they're big fucking punks. If they would just put more people on the Supreme Court like they should have done in the first place and get rid of the filibuster like they should have done in the first place, then they could get some laws across. But Democrats' balls are up in their bodies. They don't hang. None of the Democrats' balls hang.
Hello.
And the women as well. Like, this is something like they let the Republicans go out and do this crazy ass shit, because now it's Roe versus Wade, now it's abortions, but then it's going to be gay marriages, and then it's going to be, well, it's always black people.
Hello.
You know, but
oh shit, speaking of which, and I hate to jump all over the place, I talked earlier this week when I was on Talk About Tuesday about how the governor of Texas wants to take away free public education from all children just so migrants won't get it. It's just dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, no balls. Like,
it's
what are the Democratic Party doing?
So you mentioned to me earlier that show that I've never seen before, Handmaid's Tale.
Yes.
I've never seen it, but I do get the gist of it because I've seen pictures of it, and it's way back in the fucking 1800s, right?
No.
Or
no,
1700s?
No.
It's not.
It's present day. What happened is a new political party got into government and said, this is how we want women to be. So imagine,
like back in the day.
Like now, like 2022, like 2015, like 2010. So they start instituting all these laws. That's what happened. A new political party got into office, let's say 2008. They start instituting these laws, and then people in this political party start going around our universities making speeches about why men should be in charge and women should step back and women should stay home and have babies. And at the same time, there's a shortage of white women and other women that can't have children. Okay, so they prep the state, they overthrow the U.S. Constitution, and they put this new religious-based constitution in place. And it's present day. And then they tell women how they can dress. They kidnap women from their home. If they know you've had a baby or you've had an abortion, they make you a handmaid, a concubine to women who cannot have children. So like say, if you're a lesbian, they scarlet letter you almost, right? So say you had a husband and you guys didn't have kids, you got all these rooms because Veda has a really nice house. You would give a handmaid one of your rooms, and your husband would have sex with her, but you would be in there holding her legs open, holding her down, and you guys open the Bible and pray before your husband raped this woman.
And this is a show. And
it's amazing. The book is good too. It's by Margaret Atwood. I love it. It's so good.
Well, I really feel like they're taking it back to the 1800s. So because in that brief that got leaked from the Supreme Court, it made reference to some bullshit
in the 1700s. In the 1700s.
Like, who the fuck wants to hear about the 1700s in 2022? Are you fucking serious?
And it's like, why would you reference the 1700s knowing how many people didn't have rights then?
Yeah, so women couldn't even fucking vote.
Women couldn't own property. Black people didn't even exist. We were 3/5 of a human being. So what the fuck are you talking about?
That's why, we need more people in the Supreme Court, and we need to get rid of the filibuster so they can make stupid decisions in Senate and Congress. That's stupid.
But more people have to actively engage in the process, right? Register, show up, and vote. People have to get engaged because...
But you know what? Vote for who? Because most of these Democrats don't have the balls. We need real roguish ass Democrats. I'm talking about walk around with their dicks out. Like I want my next congressman to have been arrested. Like I want him to have
Gary
smacked a
Chang.
bitch.
Oh my God,
I want my next congressman to have smacked a bitch. Like in the restaurant, Denny's. He went to Denny's and he smacked a bitch. I'm voting for him. Like, oh, this nigga smacking niggas? Oh, I need him to represent me in Congress because he will smack a hoe in Congress.
So then you'll like Gary Chambers. Gary Chambers
from Louisiana?
Yes,
got smoking the weed.
In his commercials.
Yeah, I like Gary. And you know why I know about Gary? Because when he went viral, when he was in that meeting in Louisiana, and the lady was shopping online when she was supposed to be
doing with attention,
and he called her out. Yeah, he called her out. Like
he was going to snap her one time. He was going to go up to what you want.
He called this bitch out in front of everybody. We're sitting here talking about people's lives, and you on cue, motherfucking BC. Like, bitch, is you serious?
And that is why we need to support people like that. So when I say register and get involved, it's like you got to work in a political campaign. If you feel how you feel, we got all these armchair fucking Twitter politicians that got all the stuff to say about politics that don't even vote. Find somebody you like, and there's all these different ways to get them to become candidates. And y'all motherfuckers go out there and y'all support a candidate you really, really like. Like, I'm here in Texas. I've worked on every Beto campaign I can, probably since like, I don't know, 2017 when he ran for Senate. He's running for governor now. He ran for president. Like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he keeps running. He's like Thomas Edison.
Oh, he's like Tom Hanks.
Well, no, Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before he got the light bulb right. Like, Beto will run for anything. He done school board. He done ran for motherfucking sheriff. He done ran for motherfucking school cafeteria lady position. Like, Beto, the principal. He's the Jamaican with 20 jobs.
He's a Jamaican.
And I keep voting for him every time because I like his realness. I mean, he was like cussing. He be cussing.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And then on Mother's Day, Beto pulled up to some family's house and cooked them dinner.
Yes, he did, and that was the family. There's a family here in North Texas.
The transgender.
That our governor Abbott is suing that family because they are trying to get the life affirming drugs for their child that they agree on as parents should transition.
Because the child wants to.
And that's their business because it's called privacy, right? And we have a right to privacy. It's in the Constitution in the United States. And that is why the end to abortion is such a slippery slope. Because that legislation, which is precedent, gives the way to so many other laws, right? Like you said, gay marriage, like the right, equal protection under the law. So a woman in Texas doesn't have to live by different rules than a woman in California. Right, we all are supposed to have the right to be able to have an abortion because it was an amendment to the Constitution, but because the Constitution was fucked up when it was first drafted. So that's why I agree with you when you always say that we need these Democrats, or not even Democrats. I don't give a fuck what your political party is.
Get another party. I think we should raise our thug-ass children to be in politics.
These children ain't thugs like how we were thugs.
Well,
I got to go to the right neighborhood. Oh, you know what? She right. You're right. She
cut it up. You know what I'm saying?
She right.
But I really believe that we need to create a new party, like that back in the day Black Panther Party where they're actually militant, but they running for shit now.
Yeah.
Like, we put them in districts, like put these people, I don't want people out here killing them, you know what I'm saying? But like get these strong-minded individuals that don't take no for answers and put them in office. Like put these babies that, fuck track, fuck basketball, fuck football, fuck doctor, fuck lawyer, fuck Amazon, fuck all that.
Yeah, with these legislators.
Let's get these babies raised up in these streets and for like political offices.
Yeah, and because when I go to the state capitol, I always
make it cool.
Yeah, make it fucking cool and get them internships. Because whenever I walk into the state capitol and I'm around all these Caucasian people in the state house, and they look at me because I'm crazy because I'm usually the only Black woman. I think, what if I came in here with all them gang members from Oak Cliff? Or what if I was at the California State House and I rolled up in there with the Rolling 60s or with them Pyrus? Like, they would probably shit themselves.
Yeah, they would. I don't know if I would agree with internship because I don't want my militant young politician to even be around you motherfuckers. I want him to surprise motherfucker in Congress.
Have you ever seen the movie or read the book The Spook That Sat by the Door? Mm-mm. That shit's from the 70s. That shit is OG. It's like in my top 3 movies. It's about this dude that's militant, joined like the CIA or something, and infiltrated it as he was like a militant. I won't say Black Panther, but he was something like that. Mm-hmm. I believe that we train our children to be militant at home, and you have your kids in the street, and they do them internships, and they play the role, and then they bust out down the line. Mm-hmm. That's how I want to infiltrate the system.
I'm going to start sneaking in my son's room at night and yelling it, and while he's sleeping, I'm going to be like, run for Congress. Run for Congress.
Yes, there you go.
It doesn't matter if you are tatted up. Run for Congress.
That's exactly why you should run for Congress.
Run for Congress.
Yes. Speaking of getting in our children's mind, you were talking earlier about children and priming them for
masturbation.
Yeah, and they, you know what I'm saying? Because Jada Pinkett, what she said, what her granny do for her?
Okay, so that was a story on my program today on the radio when Jada Pinkett Smith and that red table is dangerous. Okay. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like a lot of people are like, throw the table away. She be doing too much. No.
I'm for it.
I like her table. I like it because she brings a lot of issues to light.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It's controversial, right?
Yeah, and a lot of people heal at that table, right?
I don't know if they heal or not, but I like hearing the personal stories.
I done seen some white women say they heal.
Really?
At the table, yeah. I done seen some white women. I'm like, man, you heal me, bitch.
Hallelujah.
Oh, thank you. I love Jada. She's the best. So recently, Jada said that her grandmother taught her how to self-pleasure herself because she didn't want Jada to think that feeling of pleasure had to came from a man.
And she was like 9.
And she was 9. Yeah. She told the story at first. She sucked us in with my grandma told me, you know, she taught me how to self-pleasure myself because she didn't want me to get into the mindset that a man has to make me feel this way. I can make me feel this way. And then at the end she said, bitch, I'm 9. She was 9. And so of course the internet got to internet and they're like, this is gross. Some people were calling it like, we're CPS. I don't know. This should be against the law. This is inappropriate. There were a few other things that they said about Jada. But realistically, we don't know how her grandmother did this. Who's to say her grandmother might not have shown her vagina or looked.
We don't know what the context was.
Yeah, we don't know how. She could have just said, girl, that thing you got over there, touch it sometime. We don't know.
Or she could have said, you know what? Sometimes, like
I wish Jada would have went a little deeper into that.
But that was the whole point, right? To create controversy because that's what she likes. You know what I mean? That's what gets people plugged in and want to watch Red Table and keeps her relevant. So I'm not mad at her for doing that.
Well, you have a daughter.
I was just going to say, and right before I came up here tonight, I had a conversation with her. Well, first of all, I like being naked and I promote nudity with me and my daughter. The producer and my son, they are complete prudes and exact opposite. But me and my daughter will be wearing a tank top and panties or whatever and running around the house because it's hot or whatever. So I was getting, and me and her have this thing where when I take a shower, you take a shower. So I'm getting out. She's 7. When I'm getting out, you getting in.
Right.
So I pull the shower open and I got a bush.
Yeah.
So I was like, you gonna have hair down here one day. Look at it. She was like, oh my God, that's so gross. I said, well, you gonna have hair. And I just left it at that. I didn't talk about shaving, but I said, just look, you gonna have some of this and it's coming soon because you're 7. And so then I was like, and you're gonna have a period. That means blood's gonna be coming out your vagina. And you're gonna have to put a pad on and put a tampon in your woo-woo vagina and catch that blood. And she was just looking at me. She was like, really? I was like, yeah. And so it's a natural conversation for us all the time. Like, I don't, like sex is normal in my house. Like we normalize having conversations about your body and sex. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to find out the exact anatomical term for that hole in your vagina so we could just call it what it is what I told her when I was leaving. So now I think about my daughter and self-pleasure at 9. And I think about the first time I masturbated. And I was pretty young.
I was too. And
I was like, would I tell my daughter, And that was my metric. Like, what am I going to tell my daughter about self-pleasure? Hey, Sylvia. Hey, girl. I have to figure out how I'm going to broach that subject.
How old you said she's 7?
She's 7. So I'm like, if she was 9... Because I have a cousin, she walked in on her daughter masturbating at 9.
Yeah, I started masturbating around 8.
Yeah, but I think that our circumstances were a little different because of things that had happened to us in our youth.
Yeah, I was sexually assaulted.
Yeah, so I think that, so with my daughter, and I always talk to her about, like, molestation, like, my kids full on know. Like, the reason why... I don't like taking them places. A lot like the adult party we went to this weekend. I told my kids, I'm not going to take you because I don't know sometimes grown folks and plenty of people molest kids. So I'm not going to take you to a situation where there's no kids or I can't keep my eyes on you all the time. I'm straight up. So with my daughter, I'm just like,
So are you going to talk to her about?
I will, but I was trying to figure out based on what Jada said. I was like, well, how old should she be? And I want to ask Goody or Adrielle, that would be a good question for them.
I think, look, when we were young, when you start seeing it down there, like for little boys, I always see little boys rubbing on their shit. And, you know, like, we be out, like, at the track meet, the little boy, this big, you know, I don't know if he had to go to the bathroom or what.
But he was grabbing
it. He was holding it, like, And because kids, I think, of course, the older we get, the stupider we get. And we forget that we were kids at once upon a time. And kids are very inquisitive. So when a child is old enough to basically dress themselves, go to the bathroom by themselves, be in a room by themselves,
they're gonna want to figure it out.
They're gonna figure it out. They're gonna want to know what's going on. They're not gonna tell you, "Oh, mommy, I was looking in my thingy bopper yesterday to see." They're not gonna say that to you. But to me, realistically, if a child is old enough to be by themselves and, you know, take care of themselves, put their clothes on, take their clothes off, get in the shower by themselves, you know, they're looking. They're curious. Like, I don't fault Jada's grandmother for teaching her at that age, at 9, about herself, because I really hope that she did it with care. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
she didn't do it like, open your leg and let me show you where your vulva's at.
The way she said it was with complete fondness and love. She didn't say it like she felt harmed.
Yeah.
And I think that is the measure of doing something safe with your child, when it seems like they look upon that as a positive experience, and she sounded like it was positive, you know. And I'm like, God, when am I?
Yeah, but you know, the internet was like, oh my God, this is gross. But those are people who probably don't even talk about sex to their kids, or were talked about sex, you know, as a kid. Because I wish somebody would have came to me
and had a conversation
at that age and had a conversation.
And that
with
is
me
why I
about
talk
that,
to my kids all the time about sex.
Yeah, I was an avid masturbator, like extreme masturbator at a young age, and oh my God, like, first of all, I would like to sue the electric toothbrush company.
Oh shit, here we go.
Like,
y'all ready for this?
Because somebody should have told me that the toothbrush is just for your mouth and not your vagina. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, but this electrical thing that goes da-da-da. You know, this is back in the day, electric toothbrush, where you
before
could take
they had the new
off.
little thing.
Yeah, so there's this little thing that you put the toothbrush on, because it's like this. But the thing that you put it on moves like this, right?
It's metal.
Or like plastic, hard plastic, and it's moving like this. So I was like, okay, that looked like.
How old were you?
Between 8 and 9.
You were very curious. I'd be so scared. My parents would kill me.
9. I remember I was always taking a shower. And
girl,
I'll never forget one time my dad knocked on the door. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Brushing my teeth." Because he could hear the toothbrush. He could hear the toothbrush going like. So, I mean, instead of, you know, judging someone and condemning them for teaching their children that in a respectable way, I think it should be applauded, because, you know, just being very transparent, I cut myself with that thing.
See, and
now I have a vagina that I need to get fixed at my age.
Don't let her say that, because a lot of people like it.
It looks like
a lot of people like it. Yes. So, but I will say that
if I had a choice, I'd fix it, because literally my lips, the toothbrush, I was doing it so much it cut me. And I couldn't tell nobody.
So painful.
It was very painful. It was painful to walk. It was painful for everything. But I couldn't say
How long did it take to heal?
I don't even know. It never really healed. Yeah, like,
and
that
it's
shit
so
is crazy.
Because that reminded me of a bike incident. Nothing like that. I had a bike incident, and I remember I fucked my leg up, and I was bleeding and had a huge gash on my leg, and I was so scared of my parents, I didn't tell them, so I just kind of put bandages on it and was walking around for weeks as my leg healed. So it's that same
I wish
thing.
I could have bandaged my vagina.
Girl. But I feel like people need to have a more nuanced conversation. People want to jump to conclusions and shit, but it's more nuanced than that, right?
Yeah.
It's never, shit ain't never to me black or white, unless it's something like rape, incest, molestation, like something like that, where it's clear that it's wrong. But this is a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Don't be judging people. But then that brings me to that other article I was telling you about the lady here in Texas.
And just by the way, I'm proud of my vagina, okay?
A lot of people like it.
She's, yes.
And she likes it.
Wait a minute, when you said a lot, okay, she's right, a lot. But still, I'm very transparent about her. And her be working it.
And she likes it.
Yeah. But if I had a chance to, like, get it fixed, I would.
I mean, I know there's, like,
I don't know if I would.
Rejuvenation. Yeah, I feel like that makes you unique.
It's not rejuvenation. No. Rejuvenation is
it's
when
for
they
the
go
inside?
and make it tighter. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is outside.
I'm sure there's cosmetic vaginal surgery.
Yeah, I thought about it. I was like, what do I want to get?
But that makes you unique. I like it. I mean, I think it's cool.
You ain't ever seen it.
I know, but I think it's cool. I'm like, oh, everybody got their little quirk. You know what I'm saying?
One day I'm to show this bitch my vagina.
That's what you mean. Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. But it's beautiful, though. Because beauty's in the eyes of the beholder.
Yeah, and look, I know.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. I have a couple of dudes that really like it.
Because I feel like, I don't know if you want to call it a fetish, but I'm sure that they see that and it's like, oh, I've never seen that. All the other ones look like
somebody
this.
else had an electric toothbrush out there.
I cannot with her right now. Oh my God. So I want to move to this other story about there was this woman who was sentenced to 30 years in prison for allegedly allowing her 13-year-old daughter to marry a man that was 47. Right? He's 34 years older than her, and she was having a exam by the doctor, and the doctor was having a conversation with her, and she was 13, telling the doctor she was having sex with her husband, and the doctor asked her how old her husband was.
And well, first of all, 13. The doctor asked her how old her husband was, and she 13. The doctor should have been like, call CPS right away.
Well, I think she was trying to get more facts, right? Like, oh, you have a husband? How old is your husband? You know, like just trying to get facts, you know.
Is this in America?
Girl, this in Texas. And they black. And they Hebrew Israelites. Everything happened in Texas. Like the worst should happen in Texas, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Florida.
Oh, no,
Hands
no.
down.
You're going to put Florida second, okay?
You're right.
First.
You're right. You know what?
Florida
Texas,
and then Texas.
I feel like we battling, like Ron DeSantis and Governor Abbott are battling for worst fucking governor ever.
Yeah, but still, we got the dumbest people as well, too. Like the craziest ass people. So
I don't even
she's in Texas, and she's
black. And they're Hebrew Israelites, and in their religion, you can get married, I guess, as young as 9.
Okay.
She got married when she was 12 to this 46-year-old man.
Is he an Israelite?
Yeah, and her mama allowed it. But you know, in Texas, you can get married as young as 16.
Did not know that.
Yeah, by law, as long as you have consent. Let me see where. As long as you have consent. In Texas, the age to get married is 18, but there are exceptions that could allow a minor to marry at the age of 16.
Like, what is the exception?
What the fuck? This is the Handmaid's Tale being played out. I'm telling you.
Exception.
Your parents say yes. They probably got to go sign some document at the courthouse. You see what I'm saying? Like here in Utah. In Utah, I think they have a similar law too because they have all those Mormons there. And they have that practice of, I don't want to compare it to like Indians from India, you know, but where your family chooses your mate or whatever and you go into marriage young. I think all this shit is crazy, right? So when we talk about Jada Pinkett, this is the crazy shit. That's not the crazy shit.
That's not the crazy shit.
See what I'm saying? Like stuff like this is crazy, you know?
And so what happened?
They arrested the mom because she allowed it to happen. I want to know what the fuck happened to the man. I'm sure that they arrested him. I'm hoping, but that's not what the news is covering.
The mom.
The news is covering the woman, the mom. Was she wrong? I'm not saying she's not wrong, but I combed the internet looking to find out. Well, what happened to the husband? I don't even know that fool's name. I don't even know how many years he got.
Wow.
But I found like 8 articles about this woman getting 30 years. For doing this to her daughter. Why do we never know what happened to the man? And I'm not a man basher. I love men. I think men are necessary. I want to be taken care of at all costs and all times.
Okay.
You know, but it's just like when I see stuff like this, I'm like, women are constantly demonized when it comes to everything that we want to do. I'm not saying this is good.
Well, Malcolm X said it. He said, he said black women are the most disrespected women in the world. We are. A white man tried to fight me this week. We are. You know what I'm saying? The most
disrespected women most. And nobody even wanted to intervene. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like crazy. And I feel like the fact that this was a black woman made the story even more salacious, you know, for what's going on.
You want to shout that situation out?
I will coming soon. You guys gonna find out. I just got to talk to this attorney first, and I've been told to be quiet, and I've been told to take my post down, but I'll just be quiet. I ain't going to take my post down yet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, yes, but it was interesting, and I will definitely talk about it when the time is right, because it was some straight bullshit.
You want to play a game?
No.
Come on, say yes.
Okay, yes.
2, 3.
Okay, so this game is called
Who Would You Smash?
And in the bag, it's an array of politicians.
Yes, politicians. Is there anything else in the bag, producer, besides politicians?
Oh, I got 2.
Oh, you did? Ooh, that's how you do, huh?
Hey! Oh, I threesome. Dang, I already put it back. I threesome then.
Well, we'll make sure she gets 2 next time.
Okay. Oh, the mayor of Compton. I just seen him today. He's sexy.
Him? That's a girl.
Oh.
Asia Brown. I'm gonna pull up her picture really quick.
Bad.
No, that's okay.
My bad. That couldn't have been him then.
No, this is Asia Brown here. Let's pull up images really quick so you know who you're smashing. This is her.
Okay. Well, I have seen her too. How long has she been mayor of Compton?
She's been in there for a while, probably like 2013 or something like that. Yeah, because she's not seeking a third term. Huh, look at that. See? Would you smash Asia Brown?
Mayor of Compton? That would be a big fat yes.
Yeah, she looks very smashable.
She's definitely.
She looks smashable.
I see walk all over that.
You'd be all over that C-U-N-T.
I was.
Is that how you use that word? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that word.
I see walk all over it.
That cunt is not the same thing as a vagina, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, there you go.
It's just a very nasty.
That nasty woman type of stuff, like they call Hillary Clinton a nasty woman.
Yeah, cunt is supposed to be an insult, but I kind of like it.
Well, it's it only insults you if you allow it to,
exactly.
Right? So, so let me see what I got here. Who would I smash?
Or would you smash? You always.
Who would I smash? Andrew Yang. Yang gang. Gang bang. Gang gang.
Wait a minute. That's the one that ran for president,
yes,
right?
Mm-hmm. And he's like a tech guy.
Yeah. He's not bad.
He's not bad.
No,
and he looks like he's young and he has stamina. I would hope. He looks pretty healthy.
Yeah.
He looks pretty virile.
Looks like he'd beat it up.
Yeah, he likes to be down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Andrew Yang? You might be able to get it. You might be able to. Look at his finger. I like the way he points that finger.
Your vagina throbbing already.
Andrew Yang, look. Register, show up and vote.
For Andrew Yang and Dana's vagina.
Yang gang all up inside of me. Oh my God, we're such a mess.
Oh God, that was cute though. We both fucking tonight.
Yes, and believe me, I'm about to be drinking in a minute. I'll be drinking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to go enjoy myself for the rest of the night. Ooh, we gotta feed these kids, y'all. So before I go out,
she gotta feed her kid, baby. I'm good. Remember I told you it's a 2-day. If you ain't hungry for 2 days in a row, then you ain't really hungry, okay?
Man, look.
I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
Hey, look, I'm a helicopter mom. Y'all know what that is.
Yes.
Helicopter.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say that earlier, but I figured I'd let you say it.
No, it's true. I already know.
It's not an insult. I don't think it's an insult. I just think it's you just overly protective.
And I used to be much worse.
My son
worse.
My son literally thinks I'm a helicopter mom, and imagine that.
Dylan would hate me. He would hate me.
But
he would be jumping out windows.
He probably needs you.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? Next time my power go off, I'm coming up.
Right? Yeah.
I'm coming up.
I was wondering why you
didn't think about none of that.
All these fucking.
Well, only because I felt like the power's going to come right back on. Because it kept going on and off. It's going to come right back on.
How long was your power out for?
A little bit over 24 hours. So it went off at 3 p.m. and it didn't come on after 3 the next day.
Oh.
But it was
where was baby daddy?
It was
at work.
He was
the
at
whole
work.
time?
No, he came home like about 2 o'clock in the morning. And then he was there suffering right with us.
In the car?
In the car and in the house, yeah. Because it was hot. It was hot. And I mean, we opened the window, but then it's like, oh my God, bugs. And then our front door doesn't have a screen, and neither does our back door. Because I want to get that good cross breeze, but that didn't happen.
It doesn't. There's no breeze in Texas.
No, but that night it was pretty windy. It was a cool breeze.
Oh, okay.
But it still wasn't good enough. I mean, it just wasn't. Ain't no breeze enough to cool off your house in Texas. Yeah.
No, Texas at night is hot.
Yeah, it's hot. But thank you guys for watching another episode.
Peace.
Good night, you guys. Make good choices or be bad.
That's what this bitch always do. She never can just leave. She just be like,
and
Slide go vote and.
I know I can't help myself. I'm sorry, y'all. I talk a lot.
That's funny.
It's true.